Hello, my name is Joshua De Vera. I am the Health and Safety Coordinator for SCI-Arc, and today we are going to talk about the Fall 2021 opening plan. The protocols we have in place are based on guidance from the CDC, Cal OSHA, and the LA County Department of Public Health. A brief overview of the fall semester. SCI-Arc's campus will be open for optional hybrid in-person instruction. Studio classes will be taught both on campus and remotely. On-campus attendance is optional. Remote instruction will still be offered to students and faculty who are unable to or prefer not to attend in person. Choosing to continue remote learning will have no impact on grading criteria or level of instruction. Seminars and electives will continue to be taught remotely. Limited staff will be required to be on campus to support on-site activities. We are also going to have a brief overview of the Delta variant situation. The Delta variant is 225% more transmissible than the original COVID strain. Transmissibility being how effective a virus is at passing from one person to another. It has been known to cause typical COVID symptoms in both partially vaccinated and fully vaccinated individuals. As of July 21st, more than 80% of all sequenced COVID cases in California have been identified as the Delta variant. It has also been the major factor in increasing the number of COVID cases from June to July by 400%. Because of this, the LA County has issued a mandate requiring masks regardless of vaccination status, while in all indoor public settings and businesses, including SCI-Arc. Campus health and safety guidelines. Everyone on SCI-Arc campus will be required to wear a mask at all times. If you need to remove your mask for any reason, please do so in a stationary place while alone, preferably outside. We also ask that you maintain 6-foot physical distance from other individuals when possible. We also ask that you maintain good personal hygiene at all times, wash hands with soap and water frequently, cover your mouth and nose when coughing or sneezing, and ensure that your workspace is sanitized and clean throughout the day. If you happen to have any COVID-related symptoms listed below, please do not come to SCI-Arc campus. Next, we are going to talk about what is required to be cleared to enter campus. The first requirement is the completion of the online COVID health and safety training. You will be emailed a link to the required training, and the length will be approximately 40 minutes. The name of the program being used for the training is Vector Solutions. The second requirement to enter campus is students must send confirmation of their complete COVID-19 vaccination. SCI-Arc is currently recognizing the following vaccines listed below. If you have a different vaccine than the ones mentioned, please email T-Bogue or Liliana Clow. Students must submit their information to the COVID-19 vaccination registration form. The link to this form can be found in the Fall 2021 announcement emailed to you. Faculty and staff must send a PDF or JPEG to Liliana Clow in Human Resources. In order to enter campus, both students and faculty must go to the single entry point, which is the health screening check-in tent and the main parking lot. Once at the check-in tent, students and faculty must scan their ID badge, which will confirm that they have finished the training and sent their vaccination info. After this ID has been accepted, we'll move on to the temperature check and health screening. For the health screening, each individual will have their temperature taken to determine if they have a fever. After of which, they will be asked 2 screening questions. The first being if they are experiencing any COVID-19 symptoms, and the second being if they are currently under any quarantine or isolation orders. If the answer to these questions are no, then you'll be given a wristband and allowed entry into campus through the main SCI-Arc door. In order to enter the main SCI-Arc door, please scan your badge, which will activate the door's locks. If you do not pass the clearance process at any point, you will not be allowed entry onto the campus. Next, we're going to talk about what to do if you test positive. The first step is to inform the health and safety coordinator through email through covidhealth@sciarc.edu with the following information: when you tested positive, when you were on campus, where you were on campus, and a list of close contacts. A close contact is defined as a person you were within 6 feet of for 15 minutes or greater, or a person who had unprotected contact with your bodily fluids and/or secretions, examples being coughed on or sharing utensils. After you have informed the health and safety coordinator, the next step is to isolate. If you have symptoms, you must isolate yourself until these 3 requirements are met. 1. At least 10 days have passed since your symptoms first appeared. 2. At least 24 hours have passed since you have been fever-free without fever-reducing medications. 3. You no longer have symptoms. If you do not have symptoms, you must isolate yourself until these requirements are met. 1. At least 10 days have passed since the positive test. However, if you develop symptoms during this time, then the 3 original requirements discussed previously need to be met, listed below. What happens if you are a close contact of a positive case? The first thing that will happen is you will be notified by email from the health and safety coordinator. If you are symptomatic, you will also contact the health and safety coordinator and begin quarantine. If you have no symptoms, you'll be asked to monitor your health for 14 days. If at any point you begin to develop symptoms, please remain home and contact the health and safety coordinator at covid_health@sciarc.edu. Next is campus resources. If at any point you would like to use the shop, store, print center, or library, these resources are available for in-person use by reservation only. The times are Monday through Friday with limited hours, which will be announced at a later point. The links for each respective reservation system is listed below. These guidelines and protocols are subject to change depending on the present pandemic situation. If at any point a guideline or protocol is changed, an announcement will be made via email. Below is a list of contact information for general services within SCI-Arc. Thank you and have a good day.